Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Convertido en el minuto 11, número 18. Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Número 55.
And Julio Cesar somehow saves it. Seedorf. Platini. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, can he get onto this? Seedorf. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have... Platini! Glorious! A finish of true class! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18.
So there's going to be another change here. Boca Juniors grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Boca Juniors finding their passes. Now it's Maradona.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Mbappe. Platini. Look at the... Tries a shot! Marvellous goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Boca Juniors take the lead.
And things are much...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Boca Juniors are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. There's the start of the second half. Vardiol, the man synonymous with solidity. Thuram. Van de Ven. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot's on here. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Boca Juniors take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Mbappe, and it's Michel Platini. Platini was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, good-looking ball. Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Just about up to the hour now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Neymar. Might be danger here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Dembele. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram. Maldini. Thuram. Van der Ven.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Throw in.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 8, número 27. Entran número...
He's shifting from solid! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's chance! He's got a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, nicely intercepted. Boca Juniors still have the cards to affect this game. Seedorf. Maldini. And it's Maldini. Seedorf. Kudus. Half an hour gone in the second half. Costa Curta was in no mood for any of that. Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! He scores! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Boca Juniors grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Semenyo. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Solot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka. Oh, this is a very good run. That's a shade optimistic. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Boca Juniors Presented with a golden opportunity here. Julio Cesar looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Boca Juniors are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vardiol. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Thuram. Van de Ven. Strong running down that left flank. Seedorf. And Gvardiol. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. No other club feels like Boca. No ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. The action has already started.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Neymar. Mbappe. Now it's Platini. Messi in acres of space out wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's Seedorf. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard. Platini. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. It's Seedorf. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Messi. Rodri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Messi. He is through here. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post. And again. Once more against the woodwork. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's found a way through. Neymar tries to pass it through. And he shoots! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Seedorf. Now it's Hazard. Boca Juniors do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And it's Neymar. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? This looks promising. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Boca Juniors find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Seedorf. Oh, it's a great ball here. Beckenbauer. Played out to the left flank.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Hazard. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Boca Juniors absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Boca Juniors are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And the second half gets underway. Beckenbauer. Adams. And it's Messi. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Oh, they could break here. Platini. Seedorf. And it's Michel Platini. Platini. Messi. Shot could be on. And a chance! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Boca Juniors are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Really fierce, close defending. And it's Azar. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. Seedorf. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. To Thuram. Rijkaard. A player who needs no introduction. Now it's Seedorf. Beckenbauer. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Beckenbauer. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here. And that is masterful defending. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. And it's Azar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Maldini. Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. Messi goes steaming forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
We have already started here.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Messi, Baresi does well to get it back. Baresi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he skips past his man, goes for goal! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Messi looking sharp there. Now there's a fine... And the finish! Goal! Boca Juniors! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Thuram. It's a good run down the right. Kante was in no mood for any of that. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. He's in a good position here. Seedorf. Rijkaard. Oh, they can break here. And it's Messi. Platini has it in a wide position. Oh, he's been close, shooting chance! He can get that clear. Over to the other side. Boca Juniors are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Passing nice and neat. Iniesta. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Neymar. Seedorf. Platini. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. And he was alert to it.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And this is Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Conte. Boca Juniors looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Seedorf.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Batistuta. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Batistuta. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte! And that's caused a worry or two.
Conte certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rijkaard into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Iniesta. Forlan. Forlan charging full. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Boca Juniors happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a pretty loose pass. Goes for a shot! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Thuram. And Guardiol. Gabriel.
Boca Juniors are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Pass somewhat off target. And the counter is on. And it's Michel Platini. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Floated through. Rijkaard. And it's Conte for Iniesta. And it's White. Batistuta. The message is clear, none shall pass. White just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Iniesta. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe gets a foot in here. And it's Conte. Oh, good read. Now it's Neymar. Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Batistuta. White. Well, that looks a decent ball. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Platini with a... And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
There will be a throw-in. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Seedorf. Now Platini. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Michel Platini. Messi.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Could move up a gear here. Oh, good read. Platini. For Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Seedorf. And here's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rui Costa. A heavy challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rui Costa. Kudus. Now that looks a decent ball. That's tidy. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Mbappe. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Rui Costa. Can he get on the end of this? Maldini. Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Half an hour played now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played back in. Oh, he's burst chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Boca Juniors have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Great chance! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Aubameyang. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely! And the shot! Nicely spread. Kudus.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Boca Juniors go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rijkaard. And it's Seedorf. And no, that was never going to make it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kudus. Pedri. Now Platini. Floated through. Oh, cracking ball. Takes a shot! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Aubameyang.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Vardiol. Rijkaard. And it's Seedorf. Now Van de Ven. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. Nice control. Seedorf. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Kudus. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Neymar. Platini, who's set up 1 goal so far, tries a shot! And It's there! And they are pulling clear here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23. Numero 97.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 8.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Il numero 2. Il numero 9.
And here's Neymar.
18.
Doué. Doué. Wow.
There's the shot! They've done it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to get free. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Semenyo.
Strong running down that left flank.
Camavinga. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Now it's Schneider. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Schneider is standing over this one.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Saka! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Smoothly does it. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Semenyo in acres of space out wide.
Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Schneider. Well, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And this is Schneider.
Semenyo receives it in a good position here. Camavinga simply refused to be outdone there.
Cruyff. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played out to the right.
Thuram. Maldini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the through ball. No, it's come to nothing.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
Van de
minuti
Ven.
di recupero.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. chance! He has done it!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh no, what has happened here? And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Kante stood his ground strongly. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Chouameni. And it's Neymar. Neymar. David Villa is onto this. Kante could try cutting inside here. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Seedorf. This looks promising. It's not an especially good pass, that. Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. And he shoots! Goal! Boca Juniors! The breakthrough strike. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Bayer Leverkusen are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Boca Juniors with the corner. They're first. And the shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Boca Juniors couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard tries a shot! Nice control. Hazard with the... Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a little off target.
Boca Juniors are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And it's Conte. Nice sequence of passes, this. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf. Well-timed, excellent interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hazard. Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
No, it's come to nothing. And it's Seedorf. Vardiol. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Looking tidy in possession here. Conte. Neymar. Maldini eases him off the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And we hit half-time. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Boca Juniors really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Boca Juniors sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And we're off again. Chouameni. Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. Seedorf.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. Neymar. And it's Pedri. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, can he find a finish? And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Boca Juniors, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Some really good ball move. Can he finish? Oh, that's another chance! Really well taken goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Neymar. Oh, good read. Neymar. Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. Ah, such a clever touch. He's picked his way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Boca Juniors suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Maldini. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. He shifted it to the flank. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Boca Juniors surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Isco. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Nicely spread. Oh, nice touch. Platini. Thuram, given the lift of his goal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Saliba makes the interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Seedorf does well to stand firm and defend it. Boca Juniors, moments now away from seeing this one out. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then.
And that is that. Boca Juniors pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusual.
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Thuram. Boca Juniors
Looking to pass their way through.
Rijkaard.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, super ball. Azar with the delivery.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Boca Juniors have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Seedorf. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
Looking to play him in.
Rummenigge.
Platini.
Messi.
And it's Messi.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Park Ji-sung.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van der Ven. Now Platini.
Looking for options for movement. Shot could be on. And he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Now that looks a decent ball.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Thuram.
Platini does really well to win the ball there.
Seedorf.
Looking tidy in possession here.
And a chance! Goal! Boca Juniors!
Neymar really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Boca Juniors are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the pass is intercepted.
Boca Juniors are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
Seedorf. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Seedorf has been caught there, it's a foul.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Rijkaard coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute. Aimed beyond the defence. Platini.
Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. and he was never going to miss that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Rummenigge. Oh, he's burst through. Rummenigge! Against the crossbar. The alert has passed. It didn't always look as though it would.
It's just the perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Oh, well played, well played.
Seedorf. Vardiol.
And he goes cross-field. Thuram. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Thuram.
Vardiol.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Seedorf.
Great chance!
Park Ji-sung.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Messi! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Boca Juniors in control at half-time, 2-0.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 3. Entrará al campo.
Here we go again then.
Número 14.
Thuram. And it's Rijkaard.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kvaratskhelia. That is ended up in no man's land.
Park Ji-sung. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Maldini.
Now Seedorf.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe.
Neymar.
Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless!
And they are pulling clear here. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Boca Juniors
find a position of real strength now.
Boca Juniors are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's Neymar.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And it's Messi. Platini. And it's Rijkaard.
Now it's Mbappe.
And here's Messi.
Caresses it through. Oh, important interception. Adams.
Boca Juniors couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great ball, and he's in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back to Thuram. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Boca Juniors finding their passes. Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made it 4.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Now this could be a chance.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, tengan los boletos a mano.